Hey, rock solid people, it's Pat, and it's time to take a look at the David Bowie I Can't Give Everything Away 2002 to 2016 box set. That was a lot to say, but I said it, got it out in time, everything's good. Now, let's hope I can get through this box set, because it's kind of massive in a way. A lot of things in here. Let's hope I can get through this box set without sneezing or coughing or stuttering or stammering. I can't guarantee any of that. All right, so this is what's inside here. Right here includes 3 original studio albums remastered, 2 live albums, including the 2002 Montreux Jazz Festival performance, officially released for the very first time, 2 original EPs, and the new compilation Recall 6 with single versions, B-sides, live recordings. The set also contains a beautiful companion booklet. It's hardback, spoiler alert, featuring rare and unpublished photographs, memorabilia, plus new and exclusive recording essays from producer Tony Scott. I'm sorry. See, Tony Scott, he's a director. He directed Top Gun. I'm looking at it, I'm reading it, and I said Tony Scott when it's Tony Visconti. Okay, thank you, cognitive issues. All right, the albums included are Heathen, Montreux Jazz Festival, a reality tour, The Next Day EP, Black Star, No Plan EP, and Recall 6, which is actually 3 CDs. Now, when the first box set came out, I think the first 2, maybe 3, the Recall CD, that was the bonus CD with singles and stuff, were only 1 disc. But as we go on and on in the career, the Recall component of these box sets got larger and larger. Well, here we go. I haven't been able to not stutter and stammer. Wow. All right, that's what that looks like. The back is the same. The top is nothing. And there's the spine. So you take this thing out, and I'm going to insert it. Now, that's actually how I would put it on my shelf. I would slide it right in there, right there, so you could see every little thing. I'm going to pop the booklet out first, because it makes it easier than to see everything else. Get out of here, box set. All right, here's the booklet. You can see it's pretty extensive. I don't know how many, does it have a page count to this booklet? I don't know if it does. Let me look. I'm not seeing a page count, but you can see it's full color. It's really put together well. It's got great pictures of David. I mean, it just looks so cool in these. I still can't believe that guys like David Bowie and Prince and Tom Petty and George Michael are out the door. And Whitney Houston too young. So yeah, here's all the cool photos. And then it goes album by album. I think I missed the Heathen page. So yeah, it'll go like this. You have the album cover, give you all the information there about when it was released, on what formats and in what countries, and the dates. And then it'll give you the track listing and all the information produced by David Bowie and Tony Visconti, except for that song produced by Brian Rawling and Gary Miller, and Afraid produced by David Bowie and Mark Plati, maybe. But yeah, it's got all the information there. And then what else? I'm not too precious with these unboxings, people. I just want you to see the stuff. And then here's the Montreux Jazz Festival, recorded live in Switzerland, July 18th, 2002, 23 years ago. That's crazy to even say that. You can see the track listing, amazing, just great stuff. And this one, a lot of cool stuff with Speed of Life, Breaking Glass, What in the World, Sound and Vision, Be My Wife, Always Crashing in the Same Car. Lots of great stuff there on disc 2. That's Reality. I always dug this cover. I just thought it was such a cool cover. And there's the track listing. I believe there's a picture of David. At least I remember seeing one. Yeah, where he's like, you know, aping the cover shot. Maybe that photo was taken first and then they decided to animate it. Oh, wow, I did not know this. David Bowie's Reality by David Wild. See, I did not know that David Wild did any liner notes in this. I'm just seeing that now. Friend of the show. My friend David Wild. Very cool. We have to read that. Here's the reality tour, and I believe they might have resequenced this. I think that's what it said somewhere, that this is resequenced. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna flip through now. You can see there's tons of great stuff. And everything is covered, every album. No lyrics, all right? And that's always that's one of my complaints. Like, wouldn't it be great to have this book in there and then also have a lyric book for all the songs that came out during that time period? But, you know, that's a minor quibble because this set is really cool. All right, so first I'm gonna pull out Heathen, creepy cover. And then here's how these are working. So they come with the booklet, probably the original CD booklet. Maybe some of these CD booklets have the lyrics in. This one does not, and then they have these inserts. Widen out here a little bit. They have these inserts, and then each CD is in a little plastic protective sleeve. So that's good. Now, I don't like those protective sleeves because I don't believe a CD needs that much protection. So if this was actually my box set and not Lisa Solak's, who won this box set, I would remove those plastic sleeves. But that's just me. All right, Montreux Jazz Festival, disc 1 and 2. And then this is cool, like that's disc 1 and that's disc 2. And then again, they're in these little sleeves. Let me pull it out here. I'm not gonna pull both out, I just pull one out, but you can see. I don't know if I'm gonna pull all the CDs out like that. I mean, once you've seen it a couple times, you've kind of seen it. All right, here's Reality. Now, there's no booklet in the live album, but there is a booklet in this one. There's the photo I'm always talking about. Pretty cool. Are there lyrics in here? No, yeah, I think, are these lyrics? Yeah, this one's got the lyrics in it. That's cool. So this is probably the same booklet that was in the original CD, reprinted. And then this just has a regular little sleeve, and there you go, Reality. But still has a cardboard insert. They could have easily just slid it in there in the plastic sleeve, but they went that extra mile for you guys. All right, David Bowie Reality Tour. This is actually a trifold thing. So, is there a booklet in here? Yeah, let's see. There's a lot of stuff in here. Where's the booklet? Is it here? Here's the booklet. Does it say resequenced? I swear something here is resequenced. Expanded and resequenced. Maybe I'm dreaming. I thought I read that though. All right, so there's the booklet. And then, see this, whenever it's in here, it's tricky. There's CD 1. And then sleeve. And I imagine different picture on CD 2. Yeah, cool. All right. Very theatrical right here, David. So that's that. Slide this in here. Now, if it was me, I would put this disc in here and I'd put the booklet in there. That's just me. That's just me. I have weird things I like to do. The next day, and again, this has always been my theory on the title of this. The song Heroes says we could be heroes just for one day. But what happens the next day? And that's how I always thought this title came to be. These are the spines, by the way. Cool. Okay, and this is a fold-out poster, not a poster per se, but lyric sheet. And that's on the other side. I guess you could frame that if you wanted to. I don't remember what booklet was in the original version of this album. Oh, now this one, yeah, there's no sleeve. They just slid it in there like that. So in that case, maybe you want to keep the protective. No, I wouldn't, because then look, it sticks out here. And then when I try to close it, it's going to get funky. No thank you. No thank you on those sleeves. All right, David Bowie EP. The Next Day Extra EP. And there's quite a few songs on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, it's almost like another album, really. And now here, there's a sleeve. Kind of cool. Produced by David Bowie and Tony Visconti. Not film director, Rock in Peace, Tony Scott. And that's that. That's what that looks like. Let's see. Hard to get in. Hard to get in there. See, it sticks out. Not a fan of the cellophane sleeve. All right, Black Star. Booklet. It's a freaky picture. I think that's from the video, one of the videos. It's weird to read the black on black, and yet it's also cool to see it. The camera's not doing it much justice, but you can see. And then the disc is just in a sleeve, right like that. And see? You motherfucker. There you go. Rock in Peace, David Bowie. Finally, the last of it for his studio output, the No Plan EP, David Bowie, Lazarus. Wow, I said that like Paul Stanley. Let me tell you something, Lazarus, No Plan, killing a little time when I met you. This came out in 2017. Again, they gave you a little paper sleeve in there just to make it a little more sturdier. And then they fucked me with that cellophane. Oh, wait a minute. Woohoo! Tiny booklet. There we go. Oh, tiny booklet. I believe this is one of the last photos ever taken of David Bowie. I'm almost positive. Don't at me, but I'm pretty sure. And these as a companion piece is kind of neat. All right, then we get to Recall 6. So there's 6 volumes of the Recall because there's 6 box sets, and each box set has a Recall component. Now this, they put all 3 things in one sleeve, and I'm okay with that. Recall 6, Disc 1, Disc 2, and Disc 3. Let's see what kind of stuff we're getting on Disc 1. We got these remixes and the super audio CD mix of some of these. And again, I'm not Waterloo Sunset. His version is great. One of my favorite Kinks song. Rebel Rebel is great. Is there another Rebel thing on here? Maybe it's on this 3. Rebel Never Gets Old is fantastic. It's really cool. So, now again, I'm not, and then we get some live stuff here. Some great stuff. David Gilmour right there. So I'm not super familiar with this part of David Bowie's career. So it will be fun to revisit all these discs. But there you have it. Oh, I'll show you one disc, just so you know. Recall, there it is. Oh, is it not in this plastic sleeve? Oh, it is. It's just the plastic sleeve is in it that way. Maybe that's the way to keep them in. I don't know. All right, so there you go. There's David working his craft. Definitely a true artist, definitely a genius. People throw that word around a lot. And I'm gonna slide that in there. I'm gonna slide Recall in there. And I'm gonna see if I can slide every other disc in there without everything crumbling down. There we go. That's it. Let's slide the whole thing out. Maybe, maybe not. Why don't I end the video? No, I can't do it. Gonna slide it all so it's compact again. There it is. I love that photo. It's a great photo. David Bowie, I Can't Give Everything Away. 2002 to 2016. This is the little, they put these little sticky things on here, and they slap that on the back. So I'll do that too. And I'll let Lisa Solak peel that off at her leisure. Or as David Bowie would say, at her leisure. There it is. That's everything. Pretty cool. And with that, I'm Pat Francis. Thank you for listening to the Rock Solid Podcast and visiting this YouTube channel. Comments are always off because people are dicks, but you can give a thumbs up if you liked it. And that's it. I'm Pat Francis, and we will talk soon. 16 minutes, people.